Today is January 21st, 2026, and we are going to be looking into the winter snowstorm that is supposed to be hitting places like Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and so on and so forth in the southeast. Let's look at this step by step. So, okay, we already got the rain frozen here. Zooming into the south central U.S., we got some isolated showers for the next few days. We can see on Friday that it will start out as some heavy rain. That's some pretty heavy rain, like right before this all comes swooping down, like over there. As we go forward, we can see that there's a lot of ice. This is a GFS model, by the way. There's a lot of ice right here, sleet right here, and then snow on the top, and then rain on the bottom in places like Houston, Corpus Christi, Laredo, even Austin, maybe. We got some freezing rain. And San Antonio will get maybe some isolated freezing rain. And then here's Dallas. And Dallas would get all the sleet. Fort Worth, anywhere in the DFW. And maybe even in Waco, you get some sleet by 8 o'clock on Saturday. Oh, my bad. No, that's 6 o'clock. Until 6 o'clock. And this would keep going until... This would keep going until there would be some... Oh my gosh, wow. That's some pretty heavy snow showers for Sunday at 6 o'clock. Sunday at 6 o'clock, there may be some snow showers up in here and... on the border of Arkansas, Texas, and Oklahoma, on the Red River, maybe some places in Texarkana and northern Texas, get some of the heavier parts. And then this will all go out to the east, but we will still deal with some pretty freezing cold for the next few days. Even on Monday, there's still that high pressure system here. There's still that high pressure system all the way over here. It's still, there might be some temperatures as low as the single digits. So, and all that freezing rain and ice will still stay there maybe until Monday, Tuesday, or even Wednesday. As we go forward, it looks like things would be warming up. At a time, there might be some isolated showers. Maybe some isolated snow showers. Maybe some isolated snow showers a little bit into the future on January 31st. And we can see that it's warming up a little bit, but this might not be it for winter. Winter is still here, and February is still like gonna be a little bit more active in the wintry precipitation. As we can see, there might be some heavy rain. Like there's still activity going on. Still a lot of rain, isolated snow showers. This will cool us down quite a bit. Beware for some maybe even power outages in the area if the ice accumulates on the trees, the power lines, and the roads would be very slippery, so that would be pretty dangerous. Okay, now let's look at the total accumulated precipitation for this area. Okay, as we can see, like today, January 21st, there will be some isolated showers here in Mississippi, maybe in Houston, maybe in like eastern Texas. And keep going forward, there's still going to be some more isolated showers. As we go into January 24th on Saturday, this is where the bullseye is going to be places like Plano, Denton. And on Sunday there'd be more icy precipitation or more snowy precipitation all the way up here in McKinney. And these, wow. Even in here, all the way in Alabama, this is there might be up to, wow, 2 inches of ice. That's that. Oh my gosh. If we keep going forward, there's not really going to be much precipitation since we're already in January 31st. There would just be some isolated showers that would get us. Now let's look at total snowfall. For the next few days. So we can see that it would start around midnight on Saturday morning. It would come down south. It would it looks like here 15. Is that to inches? Is that really what it means? That looks like some pretty heavy snowfall. I think that's in like, that might be in like actually I don't know what, it's not really saying, it's saying inches. There's 15 inches maybe of precipitation. Oh, and if we keep going forward, we can see what is this model? This at least it's showing us that there will be some heavy precipitation of snow and ice here. What cities are there in there? Maybe Texarkana. That's really the only one I can think of. And then right here is Abilene. Yeah, Abilene is around there, and then the DFW is getting some up here too. Maybe like, and this whole green area is just, this is gonna be ice. This is sleet and ice right here. So, and up here would be like the snow showers. This would be the snow showers up here, so there would be a little bit less. This is including snow and sleet, so there would be a little bit more over here. Let's look at this one. I think this one's a little bit more accurate. Okay, this one might be a little bit more accurate. So first there would be, yeah, it would come down south, and there would be around, is this really how much? Is that how many inches? Like per hour, per day? I think, oh, 24 hour, yeah. If it were to continue, that's how much it would be. So there'd be 9 inches per day, 15 inches per day here, maybe 15 there, 10 inches per day, maybe up here in Colorado in the mountains. There'd still be some snow showers here in Tallahassee, places like that. in Arkansas. What's here? Centerville, Abilene, and just anybody in the pink area is gonna get some pretty heavy precipitation. Okay, now let's look at most of the United States. Let's look at Eastern. Let's see where this is going. It looks like there might be some lake effect snow up here in New York. And also here up in Canada, Michigan. Oh, there also might be some more here in Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, the Appalachian Mountains. There might be around like 11 inches per day. This doesn't mean that there's actually gonna be a foot in a day. This means like that's how fast the precipitation is falling. So we can see that it's gonna be falling pretty quick. Maybe in the future, like in January 31st, there's gonna be a lot of accumulating snow in the northeast. There's still gonna be a bunch of lake effect snow all the way up there. There's just gonna be a lot of accumulating snow up here in New York, lake effect snow. So I better watch out. Even right now, there's still some snow happening all the way up here in St. Paul, Erie. What cities are there in northern New York? I like Albany up here. There might be a lot of, there might be even some in, what is that? Is that isolated? I think this is a little bit isolated, but we can see some happening in the mountains of California. Normally there would be more, but it's all happening here right now. Alright, well that's the weather forecast for January 21st, 2026, predicted in the future. Alright, peace.